Hello, welcome to Tyson this Emberward Tower Defense Roguelite play some game. So let's get a new game going. So I'm not gonna do the heroic difficulty because I just finished the heroic difficulty on the Bone Desert and Misty Forest. So today I'm just gonna have some fun with a casual difficulty. Relax, build your mage, and crush some monster. And I'm gonna talk about the game, what I think about the game, what kind of things they could improve, yeah, and whatnot. So here we go. Go to the Misty Forest. Yeah, it's cool that you can see all the stats that you kind of did with the games. So when you start up the game, you want to take a look at the map and see what kind of things are valuable on the map. So a couple of things you want to check is that you want to know where the shop is. You gotta know where your tower is. Anyway, you gotta know where your shop is. Where the shop is located, there's always going to be at least one shop. So there's gonna be shop, barracks, and altar, but there is a good chance that there's gonna be like no barracks, no altar. There is a good chance that can happen, but there's always gonna be one shop at least on the map. So that's the boss. Your run ends after you beat the boss. So one thing I kind of want them to add to the game is that ability to continue to like next area. So right now your run just ends when it's just about to get interesting. Because the game right now is all about getting to the shop. So you have this Emberstone, that's your basically the game currency that you spend at the shop or the altar. And like there's altar, barracks, and shop. So the barracks basically gives you like extra challenge and to the next stage. And if you complete the challenge, you get extra reward. And right now, it's kind of bad. The reward you get from the challenge is really not worth it. It's just not a lot. I mean, you get like it's kind of random. You can get experience point or Emberstone or like a tower blueprint, but the amount that you get from this challenge is just not worth it. And there are a couple of challenges that's way too difficult to complete. So they might need to change a couple of challenge settings and whatnot, because there are a couple of challenges that's almost impossible to complete. And so when you start your game for like a few runs, the barrel can be good for grinding out the experience point, but that's only good with the mercenary contract relic. So without mercenary contract, you really have no reason to go for barracks. You really have no reason at all. And once you get like all the meta progression done, you just have no reason to go for barracks at all. So I really think the barrack needs a bit of a buff. It's just too weak right now. The amount of reward that you get from the challenge is just not worth it. I'd rather go for like an extra battle stages than go for the barracks right now. And same with the altar. You can spend your Emberstone at the altar, but you're kind of skipping over one stage in order to go to the altar, basically. And you have to spend your Emberstone either to restore health, like remove card from remove the card block card basically from your backpack, or you can sacrifice your health to get unique relic. But that unique relic is not that good. It's not really worth going for that. Yeah, I just it's another problem with the altar is that you can only do one thing at the altar. So you can restore health, right? But if you choose to restore health, you cannot remove the card. And even if you choose to remove card, you can only remove one card for altar. So it doesn't really help you that much. Yeah, it really doesn't help you that much. It's not really worth it to going for the altar at all at any given time, unless your health is really low, basically. So yeah, I think the altar needs a bit of a buff as well. Maybe make it so you can do multiple things at the altar. Maybe you can like remove multiple card. Like you can like a heal, like you can maybe restore health and remove the card. Maybe you can do like multiple things the altar. Maybe that could be better. But right now, it's just not worth it to going for the altar and barracks and all. And problem with the shop is that you always have to go for the shop. There's just no option. Even though there's like a different path here, you just don't want to do that at all. Because the shop is where you can spend most of your Ember Stone that you earn by playing all these stages and completing the challenges from the barracks and whatnot. So this is the only option. There's no other choice, because even if you get to the altar, you cannot spend your Ember Stone that much at all because you can only choose one thing. So you have to plan your route based on where the shop is. And the other thing is, if you can somehow survive and get to the shop, spend all your Ember Stone at the shop, you're going to be really strong. And then you advance the boss, and then your run just finishes. When your run is just about to get interesting because you got lots of power up from like a shop, then your run just ends. So, like I talked about, it would be really cool if you could actually continue to like other area after you beat the boss. Because right now your run just kind of ends when things just about to get interesting. So, yeah. So enough talking. So let's go back. So you want to check where the shop is, and you want to kind of plan out your route based on where the shop is. And there's like all of these stages. There's like an elite stage. You do get more rewards, so you kind of want to go for those because because that's the only way to get like extra reward here. The relic is also really important to build out your deck, so you definitely don't want to miss out like a core of this stage. So you definitely want to plan out your route carefully. Okay, so let's start with the village. So you start at the village and you choose your character. Right now, we only have 4 characters available, but there's gonna be extra characters added to the game soon. I'm like really positive this character is probably gonna be something to do with the scrap tower, because right now the scrap tower has a couple of relics just for the scrap tower, but even with those relics, it's just not worth going for the scrap tower at all. So I'm pretty sure there's gonna be at least one character that has to do with the scrap tower. This is probably it. I mean, that's just my guessing. Anyway, so there's 4 characters. You start with the Fairy the Novice. Nothing special. Your fire source has 5 XP. So you kind of want to unlock other characters and move away from the Fairy the Novice character. So you have you can unlock Battle of the Pyro God, and Chunk the Builder, Silius the Merchant. So out of all these 4 characters, I think this character is probably the most powerful character right now. Yeah, these 2 characters has some interesting mechanic, but it's just not that good. The couple of problems with this character is the Mega Rune option. The Mega Rune, it's just not that good. Like, it's too. There are a couple of like maps that has really small area, and you really can't put down your block card because the Mega Rune increase the size of the block card. It kind of works with his passive, but the risk and the reward is just not that good for this character. So I kind of wanted to change this just a bit. And starting with like a 2x2 tower, I don't think it's that good at all. Like, I'd rather have something else. Like, I think this passive probably needs a bit of a buff. Maybe they need to change this just a bit. It just doesn't work. Same with this guy. Like, you start with the X or Hammer Tower. I mean, what's the deal with that? Like, I mean, it's interesting. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't really help out too much. This character is kind of interesting if you want to go for like a self damage. There are a couple of relics that like activate when you take damage, so it's kind of good if you're going for those builds. But it just doesn't work right now. because you have to get those relics, and you have to take damage in order to activate those relics. And some of the relics that can only activate once for stages. So is it really worth going for those? Not really. I mean, I can see that. I can see why they want you to like do something like this, but it just doesn't work right now. Not well enough. You can do it at like a lower difficulty, but not. It's just not gonna work on like a heroic difficulty. Yeah, it just doesn't work that well. So these two characters, they might need to change a couple of things with this. The Celestial Merchant, however, is really strong. It's basically high risk, high reward character, and I really like this character. It is kind of overpowered right now though, because the more gold you have, more towers you can place, and you are kind of starting with really good relic as well. Fortunately, there is a cap with the Master Merchant passive. If there wasn't a cap on this character would have been broken. So with the Master Merchant, you can bring 10% of gold coins at the end of each level to the next level. So that has a cap up to 150 gold. So if there wasn't a cap, oh man, things you could have done. Oof. And Resourceful is really strong as well, because 3 of the block cards in your starting set will have gold runes. So you can basically start with like buff tiles at the beginning of the game, and you can gain extra gold from this. So it's really strong. And the golden roulette is also really strong as well. This relic changed the tower price from 50% to 150%. It's random, but if you get a discount, it's really strong. If you get unlucky, however, it can backfire on you, but if you have enough towers, most of the time you will get some discount with some of the towers, so it's really good relic. So that's why this character right now is probably the most strong character out of these 4 right now, and probably kind of overpowered just a bit compared to the other character. So with the Forge Fire, if you click on it, you can change the Forge Fire. Right now you only have 3 options, but they're gonna add more options to the game. So there's a Frost Flame, Ancient Flame, Ghost Flame, Candle Flame. They haven't added to the game yet. So you're starting with the Forge Fire. Common Flame, no special ability. You can unlock the Sacred Fire and Demon Flame. Sacred Fire, I think, is the most like fun out of these 3 right now. The Demon Flame, the damage of the talent Ember Spark is double. The Ember Spark is a talent where it makes your fire source deals damage. And it gains 1 damage for every 10 enemies killed by Demon Fire. When damaged by a monster, randomly destroys 3 of your towers. So basically, if you want to go for this flame, you don't want to get damaged at all. And you kind of want to feed your fire source so that can increase the damage. However, this doesn't carry over to the other stages. So this is going to reset every time you go into the like a battle stages. So is it really worth going for this? The penalty is really huge. It's really bad. So I think one thing I kind of wanted to change with the Demon Flame is that make it so this damage buff that you gain from the Demon Fire is permanent, so it carries over to the next stage. Because otherwise, it's just too high risk, and it's really high risk, but you're not really gaining that much. Yeah, destroy 3 of your towers is just really huge penalty. Yeah, so that's one thing I really wanted to change. Otherwise, if they change it so the damage carries over to the other stages, this could be a fun flame to work with. So Sacred Fire, able to sense the slice corruption or battle stage in the adventure or corrupted stages. At the end of each wave, corrupted tile shift position randomly. So a corrupted tile is a tile that you cannot place down your blocks and whatnot. So this can interrupt your build quite a bit. So you gotta be careful with this. However, this is high risk, but the reward is really good because all battle stages turns into corrupted stages. basically all stages turns into elite stages. You do get more reward at the core of the stages, so this fire, high risk, high reward. So I really like this fire. So it'll be cool to know. It'll be really interesting when they add like this other flames too. But right now, I really like this sacred fire. So I'm gonna go with this, and I'm gonna go with the Celeste the Merchant because this character is really OP right now. And I do have more fun with this character compared to these two, so let's go with this. So now, finally, we can get to the Academy. So this is the Golden Roulette. You start with this relic with this character. It's really powerful. I talked about this earlier. So once you choose the character, you can go to the Academy, and you can start. You can choose your loadout. We have three. You have three options. With this character, you kind of want to consider a couple of things. So you have 3 gold runes to start with on your block, and you kind of want to put those gold runes in smaller block because you want to place them down a lot. The bigger the block is, it's harder to place the blocks together. So with this character, you don't really want to consider the towers too much. You just want to consider what kind of blocks they have with the gold rune. So this one, that's 4. That's a 4. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. So this is kind of too big. So I'm not really tempted to go for this. So that's 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that is kind of weird spot. I mean, I do like these 2 tiles. It works really well, but all this other tile is just too big to work with. So I think this is well balanced here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for this setup. So once you choose the loadout, you can choose the relic to start with. There's a 5 relic to choose from. Oh, mercenary contract is pretty good for farming experience point, but it's kind of meaningless right now because I have all the talents unlocked, so I'm not gonna go for it. So let's go with this. Well, I'm starting with the basic tower, lighting tower, I can missile tower. So for obvious reason, I'm not gonna choose the mercenary contract. But if you do get an option to start with the mercenary contract, and if you have like 2 barracks on your map, you probably should go for that. That gives you lots of experience points. So we can start with the Voodoo Dolls, Poison, Tomb of Endless. Okay, hold on, Tomb of Endless. 3 tiles was smaller. That's not gonna work because I don't have anything with 3 tile, so that's no go. Flamekeeper's Guard is 3 point or less. Yeah, that's just not gonna work. It just doesn't help you that much. So I think this relic needs a bit of a buff as well because there's just no way you want to take this at all. So Voodoo Doll is really good. Giant Lizard Fang is really good. So I think I have to choose between these 2. I think I'm gonna choose the Voodoo Doll. Voodoo Doll is really powerful relic to start with. So because of the Sacred Fire, every battle stage now turned into the core of the stages. So which way do I want to go? So I kind of want to avoid barracks altar. So let's try to get. I have no choice, but I have to go for this. Oh, that's kind of bad. Yeah, the single block that you get, you cannot get any buff tiles on the single block, so it is kind of bad. So we want to do this one. Which way do I want to? This is too big. Yeah, probably want to go for this. But if I get here, I cannot get to this stage. How can I make it? 1, 2, 3. I think we have to do it like this way. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. So with the talent, there's a lot to unlock. One of this hasn't been updated yet. There's a lot to unlock, but you want to take it slow and you really want to unlock everything. There's one talent I want to talk about is the loot scavenging. Gain an additional Ember Stone for every 50 remaining gold at the end of a level. Because of this talent right here, and because of this character's passive, generally what you want to do at the end of every stages, you want to sell all your tower just before you kill the last enemy. And they kind of get really tedious after you play this game for a bit long time. So I kind of want them to change this just a bit. So maybe, I don't know, if you like finish the stages, you sell all your towers automatically, or just change this talent altogether so it kind of works differently. Because right now, because of this talent, you always have to look out for like a last enemy at the end of every stages, and you have to sell. You kind of have to sell all your towers right before you kill the last enemy. So that's one thing I definitely want them to like look into, maybe change something, because it is. Oh, okay. This time I got really unlucky because everything. Look at the price. Oh my god, that's bad. But this is a casual, so it's not gonna be that difficult, right? So you're starting with like 5 block cards. And let's redraw. Not that great. So with the talent, you can unlock 3 abilities. There's Overcharge, Unlock, Focus Fire. Overcharge is really powerful ability. You can use for like once per round. This is once per round. This is also once per round. So one thing I don't like is this ability right here, Focus Fire. Select an enemy, all towers with prioritize attacking it is possible. This is kind of like the other tower defense. Most of the other tower defense kind of have this as like a default option. Like you can basically just click on the enemy, tell them to basically focus down that one specific enemy. But with this game, they made it into ability rather than just something that you can do like normally for other games. So I definitely want them to change this. So just give the player option to click on the monster, just focus fire on that monster, one monster at a time. But this has a limit use for once per round. Yeah, I think I definitely wanted to change this ability to something else. I don't know, slow down the enemy. I don't know, slow down the enemy, maybe stun the enemy, damage buff, whatever. It's just something else, please. And just make it so we can actually just focus down the monsters by, I don't know, just by clicking on it or something. Yeah, I think I don't like this one. I kind of like these two though. I don't think these two needs to be changed, but this one really needs to be changed. So the idea is simple. You don't want your monster to get to the end of your fire source, and you have with all the meta progression, you will have 20 health. Another thing I want to talk about, we'll talk about that just in a bit. Let's build up. So you can see the route they are taking it. So if you block the way, they will try to get your fire source by other means. However, you always need to keep the passing open. So you can't really like block everything. It's not possible. So you can recall the block. So there's a lot to think about. They are coming from here and here. So you want to build the maze basically. So this is a crafted tile. You cannot build anything on it. So you really wanted to take longer paths and deal damage. So with the gold boost tile, you want to place down the towers on this spot. Lighting towers. These are too expensive right now, though. But this is casual difficulty, so it's not gonna be that difficult. Yeah. Okay, let's see. 27, 2 health. Yeah, they typically have low HP, so it should be fine. Let's use the overcharge on you. Oh, I'm getting really unlucky here. Oh, this is not good. Oh, we don't need. Yeah, we don't have to save the gold. I don't have that relic, so yeah, I should spend it, but it's just too expensive. So I think I should wait. Oh shoot! I forgot to use overcharge. So when you kill the monster, there is a chance they drop the treasure chest, and they will give you like coins or blocks or like the buff card that you can use. So right now I'm kind of hurting for money, so let's get the coins. So after each round, you do get 3 cards from your backpacks, and you can draw extra card by paying gold. But generally, you don't want to draw card that much. Each time you draw card, that increase the draw cost. So we don't want to do that too much. And you can only hold on to 10 cards, so you gotta keep in mind if you have too many buff cards, you kind of want to spend them. And also, the overcharge count as a buff, and you cannot stack multiple buff on one tower, so you gotta be careful. So once you use the overcharge, you don't want to use the speed up on the same tower. Okay, also, okay, price is going down for the arcane tower, so let's put it down here. I don't really like arcane tower too much. It doesn't seem that good. And with every tower, not every towers, most of the towers will have the upgrade option, and you have like 2 different options. Some of them are good, some of them are kind of meh, and sometimes some of the towers just has upgrades. You never want to go for those upgrades, so they probably need to balance this just a bit more. Okay, let's go for the damage instead. So the thing is, do you want to go for extra damage and range or fire rate? I think most people would just go for this. It's that good. So you can see you can place down the block during the wave as well. It does change the passing of the enemy, so you gotta be careful. And you cannot recall the block during the waves, so you gotta be careful as well. Oh, okay, I might take some damage here, which is not good. Yeah, let's take some damage. Okay. So when I took damage, that's 9. Hold on. Let's get the treasure first. So if you take damage, there's a chance you can find the healing card at the treasure chest. That's one way to heal. And also you can heal at the altar, at the shop. But generally speaking, this is basically this is going to be primary way for you to heal. So once I've done this, and you can also get heal. You can get like 1 healing at the end of the stage if you have the talents unlocked. So there's something about that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It would be nice if there's like actually like a card counter here, like a 9 out of 10 or something on this spot, because right now you have to count it by by looking at it. So you see right now I only got one buff card because my hand was full. So you kind of need to spend this. So there's there's a couple of towers that's kind of bad, and some of them are really good. So let's talk about the basic tower. Nothing special. It's a very basic, extra range, fire range is 3. So which one should you go for? I think most people would choose this option, like fire rate 100%, more range, or like 2 damage. I think it's obvious this is the better option, right? So, but most of the time you are not gonna take this tower. It's 10 gold, 2 damage, very basic tower. But compared to the other tower, there's nothing special about this. So, most of the time you're just gonna ignore this tower. Yeah, we are having a bit of issue. Yeah, this tower is not that good. So there's a couple of different types of towers. You can have like the normal tower, elemental, like normal, doesn't do anything. There's like there's arcane, there's electric, fire, poison, and ice. And you kind of want to go for like elemental type towers. You kind of want to avoid the normal tower because the normal tower really doesn't do a whole lot. Has no synergy. Oh man, we have a problem here. Yeah, we gotta take damage here. So when you hover over the monsters, you can see their health and how much damage they're gonna deal when you get to your fire source, when they reach the fire source. So if I don't want to take 5 damage, and yeah, another thing is that the big monster deals 5 damage, the small monster deals 1 damage. I think 5 damage is just too much. Like even with all the meta progression, you can only have 20 HP. So basically, if you miss like 4 big monsters, your run is basically over. So I think that's just way too. I think that's just way too much damage. I kind of want them to go around, but if I do that, they just not gonna. Yeah, this just not gonna work, I guess. Yeah, this tower is just too slow. This is like the most easy difficulty, but I'm kind of having a bit of trouble here. Yes, I think I want to use some of this speed up. Yeah, there are a couple of monsters who can like stun your tower. So Whale Beast is one of them. So once they take enough damage, they will do this, and that's gonna stun all the towers around it. So that's one reason that you don't wanna go for like a short range tower too much, because there are a couple of monsters which can stun lots of towers with area of effect. So you kind of need to rely on lots on long range tower most of the time. So that kind of limits your build a lot. And there are a couple of maps that really focus on like long range type. You It's really hard to beat those stage without the long range type towers. So that's maybe another thing they can look into, and maybe buff some of the short range towers, because right now long range tower is the way to go. So my tower loadout is kind of bad. People don't want to rely on these three, so I want to change it. X tower is not one of them. Poison tower is good. That's what I want to. That's what I kind of want to try to do today, but I need better towers. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. So sniper tower is you. I think you gotta take the sniper tower for like almost every run. I mean, you can do without it, but it's just too good. Sniper tower is just too good. It's a long range tower. It can focus down one monster at a time, but because there are a couple big monsters that you need to take out from the long range, sniper tower is just really good. You gotta take this. So right now, yeah, let's take the sniper tower for now. Okay, Flamekeeper's Guard for obvious reason, not gonna take it. Fundamentalist, obvious reason, no. First time you fire, so take damage. This is just bad. So it's each level. So this is like it's gonna only activate once, and that's it. So this is kind of bad relic. So they probably need to change a couple of things with these two. They're just so bad. So Wellsport is another powerful relic. You kind of want to get that relic for like every character. But this is especially good. Oh, I kind of forgot to sell all my towers at the end of the stage. So that was bad. I only got 75 Emberstone because of that. Yeah, Wellsport is really good relic, regardless of character, but it's especially good with this character. So I'm gonna go. Which way do I want to go? This. Oh, 99. Okay. So I look at how much gold I started with. I did start with extra gold because of the passive, so it's pretty good. Let's redraw it. Okay, that's better. So, even though this is a casual difficulty, I need to be careful because the tower I have is kind of bad. Until I get the better towers, I think I need to be just a bit careful here. This crafted tile is giving me a bit of an issue here. So problem is, I only got discount on the basic and lightning tower. This is only one gold discount, and this tower is just not that good. So with the Wellsport, you kind of want to stingy with just a bit stingy with the gold, but you do because you do get interest equal to 10% of your current gold. But this shouldn't be that difficult, right? Oh, I really don't want the fire source to get a kill. That was kind of bad. Come on, give me a discount. Oh, I'm getting really unlucky today. Yeah, they're not getting lucky. Yeah, they need to block this. Okay, 20 angry bees, forcing the hornet. I don't think this can. I think I need to put this down. This 130 gold, way too much. Oh my god, this is bad. I might need to take a couple of hits here. Let's use the overcharge on you. Okay, let's get the treasure chest. Give me 1 extra gold. Okay, hold on. Need to unlock this. Okay, let's recall this. Because I want to get the range tile on this spot. So I need 1 tile here. Okay, that's not gonna work. Don't think I have single tile, no, so that's not gonna work. I need to recall this as well. So you do have limited time to spend before next wave, so you gotta hurry. There's gotta be a way. Now, if I do that, I cannot place down the extra tile here. So I think this game, it might just that 1 single tile that I can't get, huh? Yeah, I think I have to give up on that. We can set this up for later. Yeah, this is definitely not a good mate. Oh shoot. Yeah, hold on. Oh, this is this is really bad. Yep, this is not good. Okay, let's continue. So you can set the priority here, most progress, least progress, highest HP, lowest HP, nearest, farthest. So default option is usually fine, but sometimes you do want to change the priority setup just a bit. I don't think I need to change the setup. Oh, thank you. Mega Rune, Arcane. Don't like the Mega Rune. Yeah, this is just too big. Yeah, this is really not a good setup. I think we wanted to add like an extra option here because there's a problem with the poison tower right now. Because okay, I think I'm gonna talk about that once I got the poison tower, the dart tower or poison tower. Okay, they are definitely making it though. That is a bit of a problem. Yeah, it's too expensive. Yeah, this is the final wave. We should be okay here. So I kind of want to use the overcharge on the sniper tower. Hold on, why is it not working? Okay, there you go. Yeah, this is easy stage. I mean, it's a casual difficulty. Okay, we gotta be careful here. So last time I did make a mistake, not selling all my towers at the end of the level. So I definitely wanted to change that because it's kind of annoying that I have to look out for the last enemy in order to basically sell my tower. Is that the last enemy though? Yep, that was the last enemy. So Inspiration Moon is really good. I don't really have a good option here, so I'm just gonna take these two. Okay. Um, I kind of need better towers here. Decimate Tower is. I kind of want to try this. I kind of want to try this combo. Let's take it. Let's take it. I think we can do it. Uh, don't think I want to take this one. Oh, this is not good. This I don't want. This I don't want right now. It's gotta be this. It's not that good, but I think I have to take it. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm probably gonna do one more stages and then continue this later on. Okay, you can see the difference here. Like, so last time I got like 60 or 70, but because I sold all my towers at the end of this stage, I got more Emberstone. So that's the difference. So I really wanted to change this just a bit because it is it is kind of annoying that you have to watch out for like the last enemy at the very end of the stage in order to sell all your tower. That is kind of annoying. So anyway, okay, let's do one more stages, and I'm gonna call it a day here. So with the Decimate Tower, this is a poison type. So you can see what poison does. Poison damage can stack indifferently. The higher the total accumulated damage, the more damage it deals over time. So the problem with the poison right now is that you can't set the priority on your tower to tell them not to attack the enemy with the full poison stack. What I mean by that is, if the enemy has like full poison, they gotta die from the poison anyway. So dealing more damage to that enemy is kind of waste of your like attack power, I guess, if you can call it that way. So I kind of wanted to add like extra options, or maybe like if the enemy has like full poison stack, um, stop attacking those enemy and attack someone else. That could be nice. Okay, let's take a look at the map. So enemies are coming from two ways, and we are starting with great range boost tiles. So we kind of want to make use of that. Angry Bee is coming from this direction. We did get a discount on the sniper tower, so people want to make use of that. So can I put this here? Just need one spot. Hold on. Now that kind of. If I put it here, okay, that can work. Okay, that can work. Okay, hold on. So put it here. Okay, if I somehow can put this in... Oh. I can't put it in here. But I can unlock this, take this back, and using this by getting extra card. Awesome. So... I want to put this in here somehow. God, just one shot. I didn't get it. I was kind of looking for like one tile. Like, I want to throw extra card. I started 180 gold. There is a chance that I can get that tile. Okay. That's not gonna work. Nope. So this is this is not a good way to build your maze, just to be clear. So I definitely don't want it to go directly to my fire source, so I do want to change that. So we need to block this part as well. I want to set this up for later. Oh, that's... Okay, we can set this up here. We can set this up here. They can go around this way. Okay, that's something to think about. Let's put this here. Okay, let's start the game. Okay, we want to get the treasure chest. I need money. The frost rune is useless though. So let's just take this. So do we like this? Yeah, I think this is pretty good setup. But I can't put this here. That's not gonna work, is it? No. Yeah, let's just put it here for now. Can this deal with that alone? I don't know. Let's try. Let's do the overcharge on you. Okay, nice. That gives me more gold. It's really hard to make use of this tile though. Yeah, I think I have to put it here. Let's about this. So that's not gonna work. How can I make this work? I just don't have space for this. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, 42, that is really cheap. So with this tower, it deals poison damage. If the enemy has enough poison, it will be killed instantly. So I kind of want to try the poison only build with this tower, but it's kind of hard to do this because right now there is no setting that can tell the towers to basically stop attacking um, the monster when the monster has enough poison. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, let's just start off game. I can't really use this one, huh? Ah, this should be good enough. Okay, the small guy is a bit of an issue. Come on, this count. Nah. Yeah, I think we are fine. Yeah, you can see how strong long range tower is compared to the short range tower. It's really obvious. Like it deals more damage, it has more range, so it has more time to basically react. Yeah, I don't think I need to do anything else here. I kind of have to watch out for this guy though. Because when this guy dies, it's going to spawn lots of little guys. Poison on you, speed up on you, and overcharge on you. Okay, let's hold on. Okay, more coin. I think that's it. Yeah, man, you have to do this like every time, so this is a bit annoying. Inspiration isn't bad, but at this point we need more damage, so I'm gonna get the flame rune. Oh yeah, these two are really good. I'm gonna get a dark tower though. I don't want to get rid of the poisons. I'm not gonna get this. Same deal here. Mystic Gauntlet is just, it only activated once for levels. So it's just not that good. Yeah, Frost Venom is really good. So I'm gonna take it. Okay, look how much Emberstone I have right now. Yeah, I think they really need to, to change this just a bit because right now, just too annoying to make it work. And you do get a lot of Emberstone. Anyway, I think we are getting ready to do some poison combo build. Almost ready. So I think I want to find the poison tower. And once I find the poison tower, I will try to go for only poison. And I will try to make it work. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's that. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care. Bye.